Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. We're fucking testing. You hear me? You hear me? The fucking holy shit, I am peaking. I'm fucking peaking. Hello everybody, my name is Zakk and welcome back to my little humble abode in the coolest corner of hell. I have not made content in a couple of days. And I am back because things happened that slightly interested me. Interested? Interested? Is that a word? Interested in this context? I don't know. It's fucking almost 10 o'clock at night and I am... What's going on here? Let's see. Oh, PlayStation's State of Play happened, and boy oh boy, we couldn't get through a State of Play without some fucking controversy, now could we? Ghost of Yotel, protagonist is voiced by a radical activist, Erika Ishii, who thinks that the police are white supremacists and supports transgender ideology. Okay. Look guys, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Would we rather have Erika Ishii, or would you want Harvey Weinstein? Genuine question, it's food for thought. I don't understand why we're getting pissed off about this. I mean, it's probably based off of the fact that it's a woman in a samurai game, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't really give a shit because the first game was pretty good. I played like 5 minutes of it, but it was pretty good. And I don't think anything in that game was really realistic to what actually happened in feudal Japan, or wherever the fuck that was. Like, I don't think it really matters if something is realistic at this point in our lives, because it's a fucking video game. And I have a hard time because these are the same people who are telling me that we need to make our own game to suit our own needs, or to suit our own narratives, when we made our own game to suit our own narratives, and now they're complaining about us making our own game to suit our own narratives. So how about this, guys? How about you make your own game? I heard Grums is making a good game right now. Look guys, there's plenty of fucking games out there that suit your narrative. There's plenty of games that have strong male characters in their primary roles. They exist. You guys just are never fucking satisfied. The new Warhammer game is pretty fucking masculine. It's a good fucking game too, but you guys aren't happy about it because there's what, a woman general? Woman characters in the game? Even though that if you took 5 minutes to understand Warhammer lore, you would understand that there are cultures out there that have women within their ranks, and also Warhammer isn't real fucking life. I'm just getting really tired of this whole DEI argument. It's fucking brain rot. It's 100% brain rot, and nobody can convince me otherwise, because anytime these guys see a woman in these games or some sort of minority, they flip shit. My entire Twitter wall is filled with these fucking brainlets talking about how women shouldn't be in fucking games. And that's what it boils down to, because don't fall for the fucking trap that most people tell you, oh, we just don't want women in this game because it doesn't make sense. No, you just don't want women in games. Period. You guys have said this time and time and time again. You guys said it with the Star Wars game that just recently came out. You said that she was ugly. You said this with the Horizon game. She's too ugly. She's what the West wants. It's like, folks, it's just a fucking video game. And it's a pretty good fucking video game at that. The only thing that you don't like about it is the fact that it has a woman in it. Newsflash. Women exist. Moving on. Chapel Rowan is in the news. Now, I've never heard of this person until I, heard about all this stuff. Apparently, she's a big LGBTQ plus icon in that community, and she didn't endorse any of the candidates because she said that both sides needed to work on stuff. And she basically said the centrist argument of, oh, both of these sides are bad. Okay. I understand you don't want to endorse a candidate. I understand that you don't want to get yourself into politics. But, ma'am, technically saying that you aren't gonna vote is kind of a hot take these days, don't you think? Didn't you think that when you were, writing up your endorsements or writing up your tweet and your story? I'm sorry, but people are gonna be pissed off at you no matter what. Plus, I don't understand how, as a LGBT icon, you can say that both sides are bad and basically say that you don't have the vote. Because remember, a vote that is not casted is a vote that is wasted that could possibly turn over an election. I'm not saying that she has to outright endorse somebody, but Jesus Christ. To say something like that, you could have easily said, I'm not going to endorse anybody. Instead of going on this huge tangent about how bad both sides are, that is literally fence-sitting 101. Please, reconsider it. Don't say anything at that point. You could have easily just said, oh, I'm not going to endorse anybody, but you wanted to go hop on your fucking high horse here and say, oh, wow, both sides are pretty bad, guys. I'm deep. I'm cool and hip. I'm really deep in thought right now by saying that both sides of the political spectrum are pretty shit. Yes, but I have a question for you. Genuine question here that'll make you use that old think box. Have possibility of coexisting with the rest of America under a liberal government that doesn't actively try to prosecute you and treat you like shit and treat you like you aren't welcome? Or would you rather have the right that is actively prosecuting you, hates you, and wants you dead? I'm sorry, but the choice is pretty fucking easy here. It kind of just shows a lack of understanding of the political landscape now, and I think it just would have been better for her to just not say anything and just say, I'm not gonna endorse anybody because I just don't want to endorse anybody. There's plenty of reasons why people don't want to endorse candidates. It doesn't really matter, but the fact of the matter is that you wanted to hop up on your high horse and lecture us on how bad our political system is. You're right, we understand that. Our political system isn't perfect, but you have to participate in it if you want to make the change. And you can't complain about anything if you don't vote. If you throw your vote away, you can't complain. You can't say a single fucking thing about politics. You have to withdraw yourself, exit the conversation, the door is over there if you don't want to vote. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. It drives me absolutely up the wall because I hate it. Hate it whenever people try to act like fucking centrists and be certified fucking fence sitters. Because the thing is that I used to be a fucking fence sitter. I used to be one of those guys. And now I realize, I'm like, yeah, no, I threw away my fucking vote because I wanted to be fucking different from the crowd. It's not different to be a centrist. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Weren't they trying to cancel Coca-Cola? Weren't conservatives trying to cancel Coca-Cola? I don't know why I'm seeing models, but yeah. Oh god, okay. Oh, is that why we're fucking canceling Coca-Cola? Oh my god. Coca-Cola is facing backlash across America after it was revealed that it won't let you personalize a can with Jesus, but allows Satan, Allah, and demons. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody gives a shit. I'm sorry, but nobody gives a shit. I mean, the people named fucking Jesus in real life, they're gonna feel a little bit fucking left out. But you guys are complaining about a company not posting Jesus on their cans? We must have it really fucking good in this country. This is just some more fucking culture war bullshit that we don't need to concern ourselves with. This is not a hill that we need to fucking die on here, folks, because I can guarantee you they didn't want Jesus on it because they didn't want to fucking jump into the religious aspect of fucking everything. They didn't want to associate themselves with a religion. Now, be it they allow Allah, Satan, and whatever the fuck that other word was, or some demons and shit, but This is about market appeal. It's not an issue. I don't know why we're losing our shit over the fact that you can't put fucking Jesus on a can. This is fucking stupid. Why are we fucking complaining about this? It's so fucking dumb. Boycott Coke. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Get woke, go broke. You didn't even fucking say it right. What's Costco trending for? Wait, hold on. I love to recycle at my local Costco. What the fuck? Oh, it's all the same. Okay, well, there's supposed to be dividers in there, I think. I don't know. Supposed to be. Bro, this guy bought baby oil in bulk at fucking Costco. Did he? No fucking way. Alright, I mean, I guess we have to talk about that. I guess we have to talk about the fucking Diddy shit. Diddy? Convicted. He went to prison. Actually, I think he's in court. But he's going to prison. He had a lot of what the courts say are freak-offs. That's pretty fucking weird. Where he bought just a shit ton of fucking lube. And, you know, would have these people do these freak-offs in fucking weeks on end. That's fucking weird. I'm glad he's going to prison. Fucking deserves it. He needs to go fuck himself. Hopefully he'll fucking die in prison. I don't know. Avowed a second release date? February 18th, 2020. Fuck off. Eat my ass. Fucking release this game quicker. I wanna fucking play something. You fucking assholes. Fucking Avowed is releasing next fucking year in February. Holy shit. Way too fucking long. Fucking hate waiting for this shit. In other news, Alex Jones is filing up for bankruptcy, and he's probably going to lose well, he's probably not going to lose everything. I mean, he still has his personality that that his fucking fans love religiously. But Alex Jones is separating out all of his assets because he filed for bankruptcy. Now, usually what the bankruptcy judges do is that they sell it whole first, and then they cut it up into little sections and sell it off to other people who are bidding on it, auction and stuff like that. But this comes in the wake of Alex Jones being found guilty of defamation, I believe. And he was saying a bunch of shit about the Sandy Hook families, sending hate towards them. I don't think he outright said go to these fucking people's houses and harass them, but I wouldn't be surprised. But those families all got together and they had a massive legal battle that led to him having to give them about $1 billion in damages. So obviously he filed for bankruptcy and he was seen fucking crying on his show, which was really funny to see and also fake as fuck. So with that being said, massive fucking W, the dude fucking deserves it, and I hope he fucking loses everything. Now that's me being a dick. Eric Adams has been indicted on a corruption investigation. So he's being charged with a federal crime. That is fucking wild to me. Apparently his campaign has conspired with the Turkish government to receive illegal funding to his campaign. That is a very big fucking no-no, Eric Adams. Come on now, you fucking know better than this. Fucking, it's interesting seeing all these things come to light, because it's usually campaign funds that usually goes to them, and we all know where the campaign funds go. 99% of it doesn't go to the actual campaign, it goes to their fucking pockets. So it's most definitely not going to his re-election campaign. It's most certainly not going to go to his re-election campaign now, and it might not even go to him, because it might go to the US government for fines and, jail time and shit like that. It's just interesting to me to see all this stuff, because there's a lot of fucking politicians out there who are accepting money from foreign agents. I mean, fuck, not even politicians at this point. We're talking like regular fucking talking heads are receiving money from foreign fucking governments. And it's really coming to light now that these guys are getting paid by, Russia, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Israel. all of these people are receiving funding from these foreign governments, and you can't really trust your public officials anymore because you aren't sure if they're receiving money from a foreign fucking government to put their influence on you. You can't trust any of these fuckers anymore. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, you couldn't trust them before, but you can't trust them now more than ever. We're witnessing a complete distrust in our government. And this is the liberal talking. But I think at the end of the day, you have to realize that there are good people in government. You have to understand that there are good people in government, and you have to understand that the government does good things. There are bad apples, but those bad apples do not ruin the entire batch. The government does good things, and to be blunt with you, our government is not as compromised as people make it out to be. As much as I'd like to sit here and say that our government is completely controlled by the Russian Federation, it's just not true. As much as I'd like to say it, it's just not true. Because I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of fucking money that's coming in there that I would like to, utilize. But call me up. I wouldn't mind about $400,000 a video. Holy shit! So I have some quick bit of news here. So we have two things. We have the hurricane that's currently going on in Florida, and we have the J.D. Vance leaked dossier. So I will tackle them one at a time. So the J.D. Vance leaked dossier. So let me give you some history here for this J.D. Vance leaked dossier. So as most of you probably know, Iran hacked the Trump administration and leaked a shit ton of documents, which is very interesting to know that security is pretty terrible, because one of the things that came out of it was this J.D. Vance vetting document. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff in this document. We got stuff like full names. We got shit like doxing level of information. We have home addresses, we have tax withholdings, we have how much he makes and how much he will make and his total income in the Senate. All of that stuff. This is some wild shit to get leaked. And basically, what the intent of this document was is to vet J.D. Vance so that he can be a good pick for Donald Trump's VP. And to have something, leak like this is pretty interesting. So, the document was leaked by Ken Kipperson. He leaked it on Substack, and he posted it on Twitter, and got his account locked, or got his account suspended. And it's interesting, and, I say this because it's an interesting double standard that the conservatives have now. We're gonna bury this leaked dossier of a VP pick of a prominent person who might be the president of the United States, but you guys are fully willing to proudly display the Hunter Biden documents from his hacked laptop. I just think it's kind of a double standard, because they got pissed off that the left pretty much, or at least from their interpretation, buried that story. When it really wasn't buried. Everybody knew about it. But now all of a sudden they want to bury this J.D. Vance story because, it makes them look bad. Okay, well, where was this tone back in 2016? Where was this tone all those years ago when Hunter Biden was the target? And I'm not going to sit here and say that literally doxing people is okay. I think it was pretty fucking stupid about what this Kim guy did. It's kind of a conundrum that it's interesting information that came out from the candidate, but it's information that was already known, publicly known. It just pretty much gives the interpretation on how the Trump administration sees that. And I think it should have been left at that. I think they probably should have left out some of the most private information and just kind of cherry-picked what was found on there. I don't think that they should have just pretty much fucking doxed this Vance guy. I think that's really stupid. I'm simply just commenting on the blatant hypocrisy that the conservatives have over this, because they're now saying that doxing is bad guys, but there were perfectly fine with doxing everybody else when it suited their narrative. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. It obviously is a developing story, and I am live posting it on my Twitter of the information that I find out while reading these documents. If you want to find it, I'm not going to link it. I'm not going to tell you guys how to find it. Just look it up. I'm sure you guys will eventually find it. I don't want feds knocking on my fucking door, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it on that JD Vance story. Again, I'll be posting it on my Twitter. Information that I find, I'll be retweeting and doing all that stuff at Really Soft Bear on X. So you can go there and find more news stories regarding this. Now, on to something more important. A hurricane in Florida has hit land at the time of recording, and it is destroying everything in its wake. I've been looking at this pretty much most of the night. It's currently 9:38 here in California, but I am looking at all this Florida hurricane business, and when the resources become available, I will be posting links in the description below to show you where you can support all of the people who have been affected by this hurricane.
What's that like?
It's pretty bad this time around. Most people are comparing it to some of the worst hurricanes that we've had in this country's history, so please support if you can. Now back to the video. That'll pretty much do it for me tonight. Not really much of interesting things have been happening recently. I mean, you know, not anything on the level of Donald Trump, you know, almost getting fucking assassinated for the 5th fucking time interesting, but, you know, interesting nonetheless. You know, we got some indictments. Actually, that one's a new one. Eric Adams is a today thing, and this was filmed on the 25th, so that's a new thing. I'm just covering up all the news stories that I've heard recently. But there's nothing that much interesting, but these are interesting nonetheless. My god. Also, I'm trying a new camera. Originally, I was filming these videos on my Samsung phone. And now I'm filming this on the original camera that I've used a long time ago on this channel. Whenever I was, you know, filming stuff IRL. So let me know if it all works out. I mean, I do love this camera, and I'm working on trying to get some new lighting in here as well. But let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments below. Let me know some of your opinions on these stories. You know, call me stupid if you want to, if you don't agree with me. But I will love you either way. Your viewership is much welcome, and your like is very much welcome. So please leave a like on the video, subscribe, share with your friends, because I am sure they want to hear my political takes on the goings-ons when I upload. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a magnificent night, day, morning, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.